beginning of day 4 for me, day 6 for the project. I should probably stop breaking that down. Yesterday we had a little bit of trouble with our larger aggregate for backfilling in the wetland filter. So we kind of had to shift gears. We more or less have half the wetland filter built. The snorkels and the centipedes in. The first layer of larger gravel is in. The second layer of smaller gravel, we're working up to the top. The second half of the wetland filter, which also has its snorkel, centipede, and aqua blocks in place, ran into a challenge with the gravel yesterday. They brought a gravel that it was a fractured limestone as opposed to an inert gravel that down here is called bull rock. The challenge is that fractured limestone is, if it's too new, you can do a test. You can test on it to see whether it's too new and it still is releasing things into the water. Use peroxide, put it on there. If it bubbles up, it's going to release carbonate into the water system, or the water column, and that's going to raise the pH of the water level, which we really don't want, especially considering we're probably going to put about 16 tons of the stuff in there. We are waiting to get the right aggregate, so in the meantime, we had to start rocking the upper edge of the first half of the wetland filter that we do have backfilled completely right now. So it's a little bit of a unique situation, but you know what? This one guy I know said all businesses is solving problems, and we are solving those problems and moving forward. The other option would be to start excavating for the pond. However, if we do that, we lose 40–50% of our access to the other half of the wetland filter. We're just going to keep moving forward with his rockings. The side we have done, we should be able to get the aggregate either late today or early tomorrow morning, so we'll be getting the right stuff and moving along that way. So in the meantime, what we are going to do is we've got all these baskets of different varieties of rock. In my mind, being from up north, we only use a couple different types of stone, and we generally try not to mix too many stones together in a project. In this case, the intent is to mix all the stone. There's going to be a lot of lichens seeded on it, moss seeded and things. Between you and me, this is kind of the outlier stone. It's very white, bone white almost. It's smooth, but I'm being told that down here, and you can see a little bit on some of these that came naturally, that lichen and moss will grow on this pretty easily. And then we've got this darker stone that has a ton of lichen on it. Then we're going to put some of this at the surface, a little bit of it buried. These darker chocolate colored, mocha colored, whatever you want to call it, rocks, we're going to use those in the water. And then we've got mixed in some of what I would call holy rock, holy boulder, moss rock. I don't exactly know what it's called down here, but it's got all these awesome pockets and things. So these are going to be some feature ones all over the place. Got tons and tons, baskets of smaller stuff, a couple baskets with some medium, plenty of choices here. This one's actually got a cactus growing in it already. I am all for leaving that cactus in there unless it pokes me, in which case I'm going to beat it up. We got all the holes in here. We're going to get water flowing through. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we're picking out rocks right now. This is an awesome rock that's going to be on the other side of the entranceway, just so we can balance things out visually with other things that are going on. And these wetland filters that have the large aggregate in there, it may not be the prettiest colored aggregate. We got some smaller stuff that's going to be mixed in, and this is going to be kind of our top dressing stone. So a little bit more of what I'm used to seeing, granite, pebble kind of thing that's rolled and river washed. So I'm gonna get down here and get things setting. So talk to you soon.